Welcome to 561 Music. My name's Ben.
And I'm Hector.
How are you, Hector?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, man. Kind of feels weird because we didn't record one last Wednesday, did we?
No. We did two the previous week, and then
And something happened. We ended up without a guest last week, but so I guess I'm kind of feeling a little bit fresh and raring to go.
Back on track.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I've been recording pedal steel all week. My friend Virgil lent me his, and a friend of mine wanted some on her tracks, and so I had to basically learn how to play pedal steel, which has been pretty fun.
Nice.
I have messed around with one before, but not.
Use a slide for that, or
Yeah. But I'm using the wrong slide. I don't have the right one, but a slide's a slide, really.
Right.
I get in there with it though. It's starting to sound pretty good. What have you been up to? Anything exciting?
Not too much, man. Just kind of trucking along. We have a festival we're going to this weekend, so I've been gearing up for that. So that'll be good. That'll be fun.
They're having us play all 3 days. Aren't
they? Yeah. My first festival with Killbilly, so that should be fun.
Yeah. What's the town called again? It's like
it's kind of in between Dade City and Brooksville.
Right.
Up in Central West Florida, I guess. It's close to between Tampa and Orlando somewhere.
You ever been up that way?
Not to Brooksville, no.
No.
Well, it's a tiny little city from what I understand. So
the last time we played a festival in the middle of nowhere in Florida was an experience. So yeah. I think this one seems a little bit better organized.
It seems organized, and there seems to be a lot of good bluegrass, Americana, and Irish acts and stuff. So it should be fun, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, should be good.
I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. So we have Tyler and Brian from Vibes Farm on today. How's it going, guys?
Yo, what's up?
Not too shabby.
It's going pretty good.
I just combined the words today and tonight. I said todite.
Anyway,
coin that.
Yeah, well, it's nice to see you guys. So, you've been on before, haven't you, Tyler?
Yeah.
And we go way back. You've been around my house, met my dogs, my wife.
Recorded a few songs.
Yeah, actually, Christy said to say hello.
All right, on. Tell her I said hi too.
Yeah, will do, man. So this time it's for the Vibes Farm project, which I've been a little bit of a part of back in the day. I helped you record the first EP, innit?
Yeah.
Was that the first thing you recorded or the second?
It was the second thing we recorded.
Right.
So we recorded our first single, Cool Down, in Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we wanted to do it more local, and so,
Cool. Yeah, it was all through Rocky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good times, man. I really enjoyed all that recording. That was for a little bit there. Me and Rocky we had a little bit of an operation going out of my second bedroom. It got a bit much after a while, though. All these kind of people tramping through the house, Yeah. So, I'm glad that I've worked here now at LMC, because if I take on recording projects now, I can get the stuff that involves a lot of people. I can do it
for
here.
sure. Yeah, and you got great space to do it here too.
Yeah, exactly. It was a bit much when it was at my house. I enjoyed all the recording side of it, but I kind of. Not that Christy ever really complained, but I felt bad, tramping all these people through the house all the time.
Right.
I imagine there was somebody always on your couch too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At the time, it was Rocky.
Yeah. Every story always starts with, this guy when he was staying on my couch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, seeing as we've already had you on, a lot of the questions are sort of a little bit moot, but I think it was. In case no one's heard the other one, I think we can still talk about this kind of stuff. When you were growing up, what was the kind of music that you first heard that kind of formed your early sort of listening?
Well, it would have to be classic rock music.
Yeah.
Growing up, my parents would always play,
You can tell from your guitar playing. You have a very kind of, that. Just all the classic players, the soloing and everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that aspect about it for sure.
Yeah, totally, man.
That's the main thing I was gravitated toward was the guitar.
Yeah.
The first time I heard a shredding solo like that, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, do you remember the first time you discovered drop D?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I remember that.
And played like a bunch of Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah. It's cool because you guys play reggae, but then it's got this kind of side to it that's quite rock because of your guitar playing style. It's awesome. Actually, I love that about you guys. So what about you, Brian? When you were growing up, what was the environment that you sort of grew up in? Was it in terms of music? What kind of music your parents listened to and stuff?
Oldies, and then Michael Jackson, and then I got like a lot of like Pearl Jam, the alternative stuff.
Okay.
I can remember the drummer for Pearl Jam, and that kind of hooked me. Just
That's
those
awesome.
beats, those big alternative beats, you know.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Pearl Jam the last couple of days because the band that I teach here is they're doing even flow in their sets.
Oh yeah, it's so awesome.
Yeah, what a tune.
Yeah, I used to like crawl up and jump off the rafters when he did, like in that video.
Oh yeah,
jumped
cool.
off the roof. And, like,
That's a sick video.
pretend
yeah.
like I was like a rock star.
And gives the
Jumping off
lighting guy all that shit for having the
jumping
lights
off
on
the
at the beginning.
speakers or whatever.
Yeah, man. So, how long have you been playing drums, Brian?
Pretty much my whole life. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have pictures when I was like a baby playing drums. You know.
So your parents got you into it real early?
Yeah,
Kind of.
they did, and I kind of did. It was kind of a
So
natural
just
thing.
sort of like you were obviously leaning that way. So
I
there was-
gravitated to it, and they picked up on it, I guess, and then
That's awesome.
helped guide the way. And
Yeah, it's
Were
sweet.
your
was
parents
natural.
musical at all, or?
no, they're really not. I guess listening
Yeah.
to music listeners, you know, but not really players.
Supporters, music supporters.
Yeah, like as far as getting into it, liking music. My
Yeah, that's
mom,
cool.
yeah, my dad enjoys it, but he's not so much. But she is.
Nice.
I think supportive parents can be really helpful when it.
I think it's super supportive and helpful.
Yeah.
A lot of the bands have parents that help out.
yeah,
lot.
absolutely. Your dad Troy's great with all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of bands are like that.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, my mum and dad were very supportive, or still are. I mean, I'm a 40-year-old man, but they've been very supportive with me. you
My
know.
Oh,
parents
yeah.
hate me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, I remember we were talking last time you were on about how great and supportive your dad is of your music, and I remember I didn't really sort of mention my mum and dad, so I didn't want to. Thank you for being so supportive with my music. My mum listens to this sometimes. She doesn't listen to all of them,
Yeah,
but she listens to some of them.
They had to deal with, as you were growing up, you're wailing in the bedroom, listening to the music every day, you know?
Yeah, right. Exactly. That was my brother was a drummer and I was a guitarist, and that's all we did all day long was just play music in this just in the upstairs of my house, and the neighbors were just like,
Yeah.
I think when we were younger they weren't huge fans of it, but as we slowly got better they were
Yeah.
cool about
Right.
it. you know?
Listen to the hour-long jam session every day.
Yeah, exactly. How old were you when you picked up the guitar, Tyler?
Oh man, I have a picture actually. I guess like must have been maybe around 5 years old. Got my
Right.
first like a little acoustic guitar.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love the acoustic guitar that you bring in when you play here, that nylon string guy. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, it's an Ibanez.
Yeah.
It's a thin body too.
Yeah. It has a great tone. It's really cool. I'd love to have a nylon string that you can plug in. Right?
Yeah, it's
What's
very
his name?
affordable too. It's,
Lindsey Buckingham, you know that guy from Fleetwood Mac? You ever?
oh yeah.
Yeah. He plays a nylon string. He's sick on it. He's a maniac on that thing. I guess I was kind of old when I started playing the guitar. I was like 12. Like before that I was like piano and then sax, and like they made me play recorder and stuff. And I finally managed to persuade my mum and dad to get me a guitar when I was about 12.
Wow.
I went with it, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I guess why would you?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, totally, man. So with Vibes Farm, I know that you guys are writing at the moment and coming up with new material and recording and stuff. What's the process look like for writing with Vibes Farm? How does that work?
Well, Vibes Farm, we just like get into the studio, like whatever members are available and like want to write and stuff. We just pretty much just sit down at the computer. We jot down some ideas, start going through some rhythms or some like different kind of like drum patterns. Maybe we'll start, with like a one drop beat, or then maybe we'll start with a samba beat or something like that.
Yeah.
Just basically just like feeling around until maybe something's like, all right, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Let's
Get a groove going on something.
Start building on that, and then start, doing the layers and stacking.
Cool. Yeah. Do you have a like I do? Do you have just bazillion lyric ideas in your phone?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got like, my whole phone's full.
Yeah, exactly.
I also got like notebooks.
All those
on
love
notebooks.
lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I write a lot
Broken
of
hearts,
songs.
man.
That's cool, man.
You
Yeah, I
gotta wait
noticed
for your
that.
girlfriend to break up with you, then you write a song.
Right?
Like Taylor Swift, right? She uses her ex.
Many people call Tyler the male Taylor Swift. No, I'm kidding.
She uses her breakups
Wouldn't be
to
too bad.
motivate
Yeah,
her.
right. It'd be awesome,
To
actually.
motivate her songwriting.
Yeah, I'd
She
take
gets,
the male.
she gets
Taylor
into a,
Swift.
she gets into a slump, man, and she's like, I gotta break up. I need a new hit single. I gotta break up.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's certainly how
It's
she
money.
sells
That's
herself.
how we do it. I'm just kidding.
So you mentioned going into the studio when you guys are writing. You guys have your own studio, or do you go somewhere? Or
Yeah, I got my own setup. I got like a whole
Awesome.
separate room set up. You know, got a drum set, electric drum set, a few amps, keyboards.
perfect.
And when you're talking about putting the rhythms down, like, do you do it on the computer or do you play them in originally if you're making up a song?
Usually, like right off the start, we start electronically first,
Yeah.
and then like build on that, and then choose to either go back and record live drums over it, or stick with the electronic drums.
Right, yeah, totally. I think, that's the thing, isn't it? These days, it's sort of debatable sometimes whether it's worth just playing it for the sake of it, if it already sounds awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's good to try both.
Yeah, true.
Because I mean, live drums definitely give it a totally different acoustic feel and just realness to the track.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. I sampled a cajon, and when I'm writing for Killbillies, I just use those samples because it sounds a bit more natural than anything else on it. But yeah, I sampled a cajon, and I also sampled like a snare, and I just used that because it's such minimal drums in Killbillies anyway. It's the feet drums. But when we record, what I found is that it never really, just the kick and the snare played with our feet, it doesn't really work on recording. Kind of sounds just like tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, So I generally like play a snare with brushes or something just to give it a little bit more,
Yeah,
juice.
cool. Yeah.
All right, so like how did you guys get into reggae? What was the first time you heard reggae, and like how have you ended up sort of making that your main sort of focus?
Well, I mean, like I started off playing classic rock. Like
Yeah.
I didn't get serious at playing guitar until I was like around 13.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's, I guess, well, that's when you first start noticing girls, and the guitar is useful in that situation.
very true. Very true.
Well, at least you think it is. I don't know.
It wasn't until high school like I got into reggae.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Bob Marley, "The Sun Is Shining" was like the one that got me into it. Like,
Cool. Are you born and raised down here?
yeah, I'm born and raised Boynton Beach, Florida.
Cool. What
Yeah,
about you, Brian?
South Florida.
From down here?
Born in Miami. I
Cool.
live up in Ponce Inlet now by New Smyrna Beach.
Okay. Cool.
Drive a few hours, come down here. Do a lot of driving for the music.
Yeah,
I
man.
love it.
That's awesome. I respect
We
it.
drive a lot.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on with your with gigs and stuff like that? Are you playing every weekend still with Vibes On?
Yeah, just about just every weekend. Sticking to the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like your main focus at the moment? Would you say Vibes On?
Yeah, definitely Vibes Farm is my main focus,
Right.
and just booking things like out and around, and trying to do more things with other artists.
Sure.
We got the Canna Fest coming up.
Yeah.
Port
where-
Charlotte,
where's
West
that?
Coast, November 20th.
Okay.
Going to
Cool.
be playing with a bunch of bands, Drifting Roots, Reggae Lou,
Cool.
Vibes Farm,
Brothers Within.
Intercoastals, The Brothers Within.
Okay. Awesome. That's on the 20th. Yeah. That's out on the
Serenation.
west coast of Florida. You said.
I hear
Yeah,
Serenation's
Serenation.
headlining.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, they're badass.
Oh, cool, man. Sounds like a good time.
You've been booking more festival type stuff, or you've been booking?
Yeah,
Always trying to.
Yeah,
trying to do more,
You
more
always
of that
wanna-
stuff
main
and
focus too.
less
Always
than
wanna
just
play the
bar
festivals.
gigs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. You get to a point, don't you, playing shows down here, and it's like, well, what's next? And it's
Mhm.
festivals, basically, is what's next.
Yeah.
Where's the big crowd?
Yeah,
For you to listen to your music.
exactly.
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
we've
it's
all
a-
Get
played,
the energy going.
Yeah, it's a totally different animal too when you're playing. When you're playing a festival and you're getting out there for 45 minutes or an hour and just playing your stuff, as opposed to doing a
Yep.
bar gig for 3 or 4 hours and you got to play a
getting
whole
paid.
bunch of covers just to fill time. You
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
People don't appreciate it the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
your background music a lot of times in the bars. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we've got a couple of festivals coming up.
Did they really come to see you or just eat dinner, right?
Yeah, right, exactly.
I always think
They
that in my
always
head.
come to see me.
They're
Man.
all
Come
here
on,
to see
man.
me. They're not just here. They're all here to see me.
It's not the steak special. It's me.
I guess the way I kind of come to terms with that is I think to myself, well, like, you know, if they came to eat dinner, then it's my
providing
job to kind of win them over, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, convert them.
It's our job as a musician.
Yeah. The one
our-
thing
our
that
gift.
sucks is when there's a TV on directly above your head, and you think for like half an hour that everyone's watching you, and it turns out they're watching the game. Everyone's like, everyone
Football
goes,
Sunday.
yeah, and it's like,
And you're like, oh,
it's the middle of a song. Oh, right, I get it.
Thanks very
Football
much.
game.
I'm an idiot.
yeah, exactly. You've done that, I've done that.
Yeah.
Super embarrassing.
We've done it all.
Sometimes I still take credit for it. Like, whatever, fuck the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
I can't cuss on here, so.
Oh, no, you're
Nah,
fine.
you're fine, man.
Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Except that Ben's mom's listening, so.
Don't worry, she's got thick skin.
Sorry,
She'll be
Ben's
fine.
mom.
My mum will be fine.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Yeah. So, yeah, like,
National television.
We made it.
what would you say? Do you have an approach for practicing with Vibes Farm? Like, where do you guys practice? You practice at your house?
Yeah, for right now, but we're leaning into, you know, going halfway since he lives in New Smyrna.
Right, of course, yeah.
Practice at his house, my house, and then we're going to try to practice in between.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Right, fair
And
enough.
practice on our own.
So is this the
Never stop.
is this the kind of like the crux of the band at the moment? You two guys, did you say?
We
How
got
many-
Ryan Jacola on bass, but he
Yeah.
couldn't
Oh, yeah, of
make
course.
it. Yeah, Mr. Jacola couldn't
Yeah,
make
big
it.
up Ryan. Yeah, yeah.
Big
he
J.
kills it.
I said I'd buy a mic stand off him in 2020 and never did it, so I think he's probably like pissed off with me. I don't know.
That's why he didn't come. He was totally available, but he said, Ben's doing the show.
He's
I'm
never gonna
out.
drop it, man. It's been
I
years.
did one of those stupid things
Yeah.
where you
He's
say
not
you're going to
over
buy
it.
something on Facebook Marketplace and just never go and pick it up. And
It just
actually-
happened to be
yeah,
right.
I've been secretly embarrassed about that for like months.
That's funny. I'm gonna ask him about that when we leave.
Oh yeah, hopefully he's forgotten. He's either forgotten or he's bearing a grudge all this time. So
Well, he
I don't
hasn't
know.
forgotten anymore. You just reminded him.
Well, I'm trying to atone for it. I think that's why I brought it up.
There you go.
So, have you got any? What are the plans for Vibes Farm? I think you mentioned to me earlier you got some music coming out. Is that right?
Yeah, I got 2 new songs coming out. Just getting the artwork ready right now to be posted and promo start and everything. Got one song called Something
Right.
with Joey Calderillo.
Yeah.
Yeah, local,
Yeah, he's been on
super
the show.
talented. He just
ever.
played Reggae Rise Up.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so big up to him for coming out and, you know, showing out in that song. Absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, man.
And
I really admire his work ethic. He just gets it done.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, like I actually met him long time ago, like in my first project, Lifted Levels.
Yeah.
We opened up for him when he was playing for a band called Sea Grape Soldiers.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to. Why do I know those guys? Oh yeah, I know the Sea Grape Soldiers. I remember that now.
Yeah.
Well, he mentioned him when he was
Kid's
on the show.
coming on the
exactly,
scene
yeah.
strong, man. He's making an impact. I like
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I'm doing a gig. I just organized a gig actually on the 6th of January at Guanabana. We're gonna do a looper battle. It's gonna be Joey Calderillo, Victoria Lee, Ricky Bobby, and me. And
There you go. That'd be
yeah,
fun.
just gonna try and
Yeah.
see who's the best at looping. I tell you right now, it is not me. But I think I just did it to give myself a kick up the ass.
Yeah, Victoria and Ricky, yeah, they're definitely good.
Yeah,
Ricky's
yeah.
ridiculous with the looping. He was just on
Yeah.
the show, and like the guy's like to watch him because he's got the 505, so you gotta do it with your hands.
Uh-huh.
The guy's like an octopus. He's playing guitar and he's hitting the buttons and he's moving the dials and he's switching the slides and everything.
it's
and
so cool.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I'm gonna do a bunch of secret
Good
like
stuff.
woodshedding and just come out and all the bells and whistles be playing like loads of different stuff, blow everyone off the stage. That's the plan. That's my fantasy of what's gonna happen. Whether or not that actually will happen, I don't know. But you sent me a tune for some sax, didn't you? I need to get on that one.
Yeah, that's that one actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, I would love for you to get on it.
Oh damn! I better get on my case.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Okay.
It's ready to go. I'm waiting for you.
Oh damn! All right.
Yeah, man,
okay.
get on one.
All right.
You
Yeah,
win
I'll
a-
do that this week then.
Get in there.
Yeah, absolutely, man. No, I really enjoyed doing the recordings for Vibe Song back in the day, and
Let's do
you
another
know,
one.
like exactly, I've got to
What are we
get
waiting on?
exactly. My stuff's all set up. I was just recording that steel guitar, so I've got no excuse. Maybe I could do it when I get home.
We do have a couple. We do have another
Some
track too
guitar
that we're
too.
not even talking about too. That's awesome, and I think it's even stronger than it's the
Oh,
strongest
cool.
one. We're not even talking about. There's another one.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that
That's all I can
a
say.
secret awesome tune?
Oh,
that
it's
we-
awesome.
that we're not talking about.
Oh, it's a deep. It's a heavy hitter.
Yeah, this is a pretty big one
It's
too.
a smoke tune. It's a heavy hitter.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's called "Don't Turn Away,"
Okay.
and it has the drummer of the Movement, Gary Dredd, featuring on it.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Which, yeah, it's just pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
he definitely showed out and crushed that tune.
But
as
there's
well.
one more too. So
That's
another
awesome. I'm just
secret.
I love to hear that
Coming.
people are being creative and doing stuff, man. You know, it just makes me so happy to hear. There's a lot of stuff going on down here these days. You
There's a
know?
lot.
Yeah,
A lot of good stuff coming out of this area. That Yeah.
It's definitely picked up.
yeah, absolutely.
Last few
I feel
years
like it
right
has,
here.
man. Especially with reggae. I mean, it's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, East Coast is starting to build it. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I was talking to Victoria about it last week.
The whole
We did
Florida, the whole state's just been doing it, and
Yeah,
it's back strong.
yeah, absolutely. It's cool, man. It's definitely a different scene than, you know, when I was sort of in my late teens, early 20s. It's a different vibe, but it's not a bad vibe. It's a good vibe, you know. It's just the feel of the whole thing is different these days. I mean, it would be, you know, it's 20 years later, so.
It's
Yeah.
mostly
Oh, yeah.
it's mostly
Sound
reggae, or
change,
may have
yeah,
been
for
may have
sure.
been different back then. More of like a rock or punk ska thing, maybe
Yeah, I
10
mean,
years ago, 20.
Rocksteady, rootsy.
yeah,
Maybe
you
more
know,
like a
there's
punk.
always been that reggae rock, but I feel like now it's really just sort of
Reggae.
like implanted itself. That just
Yeah.
the feel that you know the feel that you know Joey Calderon kind of feel. You
Yeah.
know, it's like become a real thing. Who would you say are the leaders in that whole scene? Like, who's the biggest bands in the kind of new reggae scene? Would you say
Oh,
the
man.
the signed ones or the local ones?
the global ones?
Slightly
The
stupid.
global ones,
gotta
yeah.
be one
Slightly
of the
stupid
huge
runs
ones.
it all. Pepper,
Revolution.
slightly stupid. Revolution.
Like that.
If you were gonna like
Damian
suggest people
Marley.
listen to yeah, there you go. If you were gonna suggest people listen to anything, what are you guys listening to at the moment in terms of like reggae that's being made?
Arden Park Roots popped in my head, but they're a great band from Sacramento, California, Sacktown.
The problem when you ask people like to think of bands, I know this. As soon as someone says what you listen to,
Blank out.
my mind goes completely
Oh,
blank.
yeah, that's what just happened to me. Right now. Shit.
I know.
Yeah.
But basically, whatever's there, like Spotify, like playlists and stuff. Like I'm into listening to new things and discovering like new reggae bands that are
Yeah.
coming out. You know, which is great. You know, and
Absolutely.
I wish I knew more by name, but I just can't think of them right now. But
I know how that goes, dude. Yeah, with the Spotify. Talking of Spotify, like, are you going to do the whole thing where you set it up so that people pre-save the tune and all that?
oh yeah, definitely
Yeah.
gonna have a pre-save link.
Yeah. When it comes to your promotion and stuff, do you do it all yourself? Like, how do you
Yeah,
do that?
yeah, I do it all myself.
Right. That's
Just
cool.
yeah, just try to do the best I can. You know.
Yeah.
And,
Have you ever hired anyone to like do any of that type stuff? Or any services or anything. The
yeah.
reason I ask is because I think it's quite interesting for anyone who's listening and like is trying to do that. You know what I mean? Because I know
Yeah.
that you're pretty thorough with it. So I'd be interested to know what your process is with all that stuff.
I've basically just been hammering it away, like trying to learn everything I can. You know, just myself. I haven't really like paid like a service
Yeah.
thing other than like sponsored promotions and
So it's
stuff
just
like
about
that.
reaching out to different people and like getting on the socials.
Yeah,
and-
there's all sorts of different pathways and stuff, you know. But just
Yeah.
learning about it is, you know, is really good.
Who do you release the record through? Do you use like DistroKid or CD Baby or whatever?
You saw CD Baby,
Yeah, me too.
yeah. Because I feel like it's better, you know, if you release music, you know, not at a faster rate. If you like maybe like want to release a record and then 5 months later release a record, you're not paying month to month. You just pay for the release.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what I like about it. You can go in there and look at all the stats and everything. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I publish through them as well. So every million years I get like a check for $10.
$1 million. Your
Better than
royalties
nothing,
come
man.
in, you
Makes you feel
retire.
like a rock star, you know. You get the check. Like, yes.
Get paid for it.
Yeah.
But they both have their advantages and good things about them too. Distro Kid and CD Baby. So whatever you want to choose,
Disc maker.
whatever fits your preference.
Disc maker for mastering and
Oh yeah,
putting out the complete project before.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally, man. So, what are the like when it comes to like? Have you always been a reggae player, or do you play different stuff, Brian?
I've probably played every style of music, which I'd say really has helped develop me to who I am today.
Sure. How'd you get into reggae?
Reggae. How did I get into reggae? Man, that's a great question. I've always loved reggae. I got into dub music. I got into like Virgin Island reggae a lot.
Right.
You know, the dub reggae, and then I started playing with. I got in with a good reggae band. I've played with them for a long time. And
what were they called?
Scholar's Word was
Scholar's
the reggae
Word.
band I played in for a long time.
It's a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cool name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got in with a couple other, then it just led from there, man.
So
The
you're up in
led
New
me to here.
Smyrna, you said.
Yes.
Yeah, and is that where you're like from originally? Oh, you said Miami. That's
Miami,
right.
yeah. I live up there. Shark bite capital of the world. You
Really?
know? Yeah. Most shark bites
Oh, God.
ever, all the time.
Oh no.
Don't go swimming.
I wonder why they're so hungry up in New Smyrna. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So yeah, like what other projects have you been involved in? Anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, Xander's a good one. Xander's a good project from Miami. You know,
Okay.
you might want to check him out.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. But I'm enjoying playing with Vibes Farm, you know. It's an awesome vibe.
Hell yeah, it
Great
is.
music.
Yeah,
man.
totally.
Yeah, man.
And I'm actually, I'm glad that you just said that to me. That's the tune, because it's kicked me up the arse to get on the case and actually record it. I'm going to do it. I'll do it before we leave for the festival. I'm leaving for the festival on Friday, so I'll get it done this week. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, all right. So why don't we have you guys play some music for us? You want to jump up there and play some tunes?
I'll talk about this real quick.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna plug this one real quick.
Absolutely.
So, Crazy Uncle Mike's gonna be doing every last Sunday of the new year, 2022. We're gonna have special guests come and play with us. Maybe 2 bands, maybe 3 bands.
Slightly Stupid, Revolution. You know, just some small ones.
So it's gonna be a repeated thing, right? At the
every last Sunday of the month. Gonna have live bands, live painting, vendors set up, and even like flow artists that do like hula hooping, staff spinning, and
Fire spinners.
Fire spinners.
Okay, are they called flow artists these days?
Yeah, that's what
cool.
they call it. Yeah, flow artists. Mhm.
That's awesome.
Because you're flowing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fire.
Yeah, I can do a little bit of the old poi.
Yeah.
I can do that a little bit.
You should come out. There's gonna be courses and stuff. You
Oh, cool.
can learn all the different techniques or whatever.
That's awesome. I was a big raver when I was younger.
Bring your
so I used to
saxophone.
do that.
Yeah, the next one
Yeah.
is actually
Right.
December 19th.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna have our friend Daniel Wonder DJ
Yeah.
as well.
Nice, yeah.
Gonna have
Hi, Dan.
Jacob Riley from Rocksteady come out and open up the night.
I like Rocksteady, actually. How you doing, Rocksteady? I like you.
I didn't even know
Ohio.
about it. Is it
You didn't
the
know I
local-
liked you,
local
but
band?
I did.
No, they're actually from Ohio.
Oh, cool.
I follow
Yeah.
a lot of bands. They
That's-
don't even know it, but I like their stuff.
So they're like Rocksteady. Are they just happen to be coming through here? So you snagged them for this, or are they coming specifically for this? Or?
Well, we're just having the lead guy Jacob Riley come and do an opening set.
Yeah,
He's
cool.
gonna be in town visiting some family.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
You just know him through reggae kind of thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, awesome.
You played with those guys before?
a lot of
I'm sure
Ohio
we did.
musicians.
Yeah.
Right. That's awesome. I like it when it starts to get like a big family like that, you know? And you
Drop
have
a
all these
dog
Yeah,
from
that's what it's all
Ohio.
about, man. Just like helping each other out and
Yeah.
like linking up, on shows and stuff in different
Yeah.
towns.
Yeah, totally.
And you were saying that this, we were talking earlier about this. You were saying that it's all genres of
Yeah,
music.
all genres. I'm
Death metal.
inviting. Well, maybe not death metal yet.
I'm just kidding, man.
Yeah.
Maybe in October we'll do it.
There you go. Death metal seems to have made somewhat of a comeback lately.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's cool. It's awesome.
Like, yeah, hard.
Yeah, I like death
Hardcore,
metal.
yes, for
Hardcore, like metal stuff.
Yeah, I got my Morgana t-shirt on right now.
You fit the scene. Black on black.
Yeah, there you go. So this looks cool. So anyone who have never been to Crazy Uncle Mike's, it's a really cool place to go and watch music. Actually, so
It is.
we played there a few times. Not for a minute. So
It's really
you
good beer.
said that we could come and play this. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
we
I'd
could
love to have
organise
you
that.
guys come out.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
And go ahead and keep those tickets too, because you get 20% off your check if you have these tickets.
I saw that online. That's for the tickets. Cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, mate. Nice one.
Awesome.
Yeah. So this one is when's the first one?
They're all redeemable at any of the fests. Yeah.
Any fest.
What's
Okay.
What's the last Sunday of this month? It's
Well, it's not the last Sunday of this month. It's gonna start in 2022.
oh right.
Yeah, it's
cool.
gonna be the last Sunday then. But the next one
Okay.
is December 19th.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, got it. Neat. What are we doing on December 19th? Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Well, all right, mate. Let's have you play some songs and then and
Sweet.
get you back up here and we'll have a little bit of a chat about what they're about.
All right, let's do it.
Nice one.
Oh, get to how you loving. Oh, give it to me sweet. Yeah, I'm tired of running away. Bring it back to me. Yeah, girl, I need your loving. Oh, give it to me sweet. Yeah, I'm tired of running away. Girl, you're so sweet like honey, yeah. It's gonna keep me running to you. You know I need your loving, yeah. I can't wait to be loving you. You got a vibe, that's right. I can't stop thinking about last night. Staying up to the morning light. I hold you tight and I say, get to higher loving. Oh, give it to me sweet, yeah. I'm tired of running away. Bring it back to me, yeah. Girl, I need your loving. Oh, give it to me sweet. I'm tired of running away. Sure as the sun will shine today, I will always do my best to find a way to give you all the love I have inside of me. Don't let it hide away. In this time and day, I see the twinkle in your eye, and it keeps my fire burning. Love you cannot buy, no amount that you can purchase. Looking into the sky, praying at the Sunday service. All I got is love, even though that I'm not perfect. I will put the work in and ride the wave like we're just surfing. Through this journey of life, we're all just learning. There's one thing I know for certain, is that I need your love, so please get to higher loving. Oh, give it to me sweet, yeah. I'm tired of running away. So get to higher loving. Oh, give it to me sweet. Well, I'm tired of running away. So get to higher loving. Oh, baby, you are fire, fire. Only you can take me higher. Roll you up and with the lighter, lighter. Got me smoking till I'm tired. When the sun don't shine for me, I know that you'll always ride for me. Anytime that I'm down, you put me in the clouds. Watch it for the storm and we listen to the sounds. Close my eyes and I'm out of this place. Hit it twice and I'm in outer space. Girl, you're looking so dangerous, but you know I gotta get a taste. Swim away down the interstate, burning J's and I'm feeling great. Turning up and she wants to race. Slow it down cause I'm way too blazed. Like nah, sativa fever got me stuck in the seat of my car. I'm more in the indica sitting, look up at the stars. You got me feeling high, I'm asking where'd you get this from? This is hitting strong. Oh girl, you are so dangerous. Only thing I vaporize. And girl, you are so dangerous. Smoke you up like cannabis. She took it all for the win. Where do I start? Where do I end? Taking my breath away. When I'm with her, I feel blessed, I feel great. Weed in the blunt, dabbing the pen, smoking the park where your best friend. Seed in the blunt that we kept, grow with 10, forgot your plan. Now I feel alive again, really feel the vibe you send. Higher than the sky with man, she my little lady friend. Say hello to Mary Jane, girl you take away the pain. In the clouds up in the haze, girl you are so dangerous. Only thing I vaporize, girl you are so dangerous. Smoke you up like cannabis. Girl, you are so dangerous. Only thing I vaporize. Girl, you are so dangerous.
561 Music is brought to you by Superfandad Promotions, LLC. And this is Troy Giddens, and it's his company, it's Tyler's dad. And I've known him for years. Great guy. And he has this little paragraph about what he's doing. So Superfandad Promotions, LLC, for all your band's management, booking, event, planning, production, and promotional needs. At Superfandad Promotions, we believe in taking care of the talent. You focus on your music, and we'll do the rest. The entertainment industry is hard enough, and it's time to make a positive change. At Superfandad Promotions, LLC, our slogan is, it's all about lifting each other up, which is great. And, just awesome. From the enthusiasm that I've seen Troy show on, on the socials and just in person, I got to say he's, really, I couldn't imagine a better person to have in your corner. He's tenacious is the word I would use. He's a good guy. And then the other sponsor we have, as always, is Handlebars Bar and Grill. Now, Handlebars is a biker bar, and it's up in Tequesta, which is right on the border of Palm Beach County and Martin County. And it's a biker bar, as you can probably tell from the logo there on the screen. And if you're listening to it, it's a biker bar. And but you can obviously come if you if you don't ride. It's got great food and beer, and they've just started doing pizza. So it's called Full Throttle Pizza, we're calling it. So come check out the pizza up there. And we do a bike night. It's actually this Thursday, so when this comes out, it will have just happened. but it's every second Thursday of the month. There's a bike night, and they have a band from 6 to 9. Usually goes a bit later than that. And then we have music on Saturday nights. That's from 6 to 9. And we've just started a new thing, which is on the 4th Sunday of every month, we're doing a jam. So if anyone wants to come and just hang out and jam up at Handlebars, we've got this open jam night which we're doing, and it's a good time. It's a real sort of informal, chill place, and we're just trying to sort of build a community up there. So if you've got an instrument and you rarely play it, you want to come out and try some stuff out, or if you're a new musician, or for any reason you want to come and jam with us, I run that. So when you come up and jam with me. All right. So the other thing that I wanted to mention is that on Saturday, November the 13th, at Harold's Coffee Shop in Northwood, West Palm, is the inaugural. How do you say that word? Inaugural fundraising acoustic event for instruments and institutions. That's the name of the non-profit. It's called Instruments for Institutions, a local 501c3 non-profit organization dedicated to bringing music and music lessons into drug and alcohol rehab centers and prisons within the state. It's just such a great cause. This, if you want to go support it, head down to this place. It's November 13th, Harold's Coffee Shop in Northwood. Yeah. Performers are going to include Grace Carter and Martin Terrace, who are also members of the organization. And admission is free, but there's a suggested $5 donation that earns you entry into a raffle for an acoustic guitar. So come and support a great cause while enjoying a great cup of coffee at Harold's Coffee Shop in Northwood, West Palm, on Saturday, November the 13th from 6 to 8. All right. So could you tell us a little bit about what those two songs are about?
Yeah, sure. The first song was called Blessed Morning.
All right.
And that song is basically a song about meeting a woman and having a great night.
Love.
Where you stay up, like all night and just vibe out, till the sun comes up, and then it's a blessed morning, and then all you can think about is love.
Did you write it in the morning like that? Is it like is it based on experience, this song?
Well, it was afternoon at that time.
So you had to go experience the morning and you wrote the song.
Right.
After.
He didn't waste the morning writing the song. He was experiencing the love.
Yeah, and
It's all about the night before.
Yeah, it was one of those songs that just flowed too. It was really easy to write.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like it when they come out like that.
Yeah, those are the best.
Blessed hungover morning. I'm just kidding.
Hey, not wrong.
Yeah. It's funny. What was the other one about, man?
So the other one was called In the Clouds, and that one's just like a fun, like playful, like smoking tune.
Okay.
We got our friend Kenny Mullins from Resonated featuring on that song.
Oh, wow.
You could hear him on the recorded version.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've heard it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a tune.
Next.
So seems like big themes with
AKA
Vibes
Next.
Firm music is
Shout out Kenny.
is marijuana and
Smoke me
love.
together. Yep.
What's better than that?
Let's get high and do it.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Yeah, man.
And when they combine the two, I mean, come on.
So I was talking about it earlier,
Marijuana is love.
about how much I admire it, but this guitar that you have here, it's really cool. It's a nylon string that you plug in.
I love it, yeah.
And yeah, as soon as we talked about pedals last time, I figured why not use the opportunity to talk about this cool little guitar. Where'd you get it?
I actually got it from Guitar Center.
Okay. Occasionally, here's the thing. People give Guitar Center a hard time, but they still sell guitars, and some of them are great. I got one from there about 6 months ago.
Yeah, you could find a gem there. Like,
Yeah.
I got an electric guitar I bought from there. It's a Telly with a Bigsby I found on the used rack. It's
Oh, really?
Semi hollow body. I got it for $500.
Oh, wow.
It's decent, but
Yeah.
decently priced, but great guitar though.
So what made you sort of think a nylon string guitar was a good idea? Did you just pick it up and enjoy playing it?
I had always thought about getting one for writing,
Oh,
especially
okay.
because a lot of times too, when I'm by myself, I just like sit in the backyard with the acoustic guitar, and if things come to my mind, like, oh, let me write that down.
Yeah.
So it's like a different, like solo kind of feel, and I've always liked nylon. I had one like, years and years ago, and I never really, took it seriously. And I played a bunch of acoustic shows with steel strings over
Yeah.
the years, and I always thought about if nylon would be easier to play like a 4-hour gig with. Your
Yeah.
fingers wouldn't be bleeding.
Sure.
So have you used it in the band as well?
Yeah.
Is that like your main thing for the band?
For acoustic shows, yeah.
Acoustic shows, gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like people who don't play the guitar who are listening to this, it's quite unusual to get a nylon string guitar that is that you can plug in, because traditional pickups use magnetism, so they need to be steel, or at least some kind of metal that is magnetic. But I guess they've got some kind of piezo that just can pick up the nylon.
So for those that don't know, like I'm a bass player, so I don't know squat about guitars. When you say it's a nylon string guitar, obviously I'm looking at it and I can see there's nylon strings, but is there a reason why you couldn't put nylon strings on just any guitar?
Well, they have
Or is it a different
sort
setup?
of. Well, it's the other way around. You can't put steel strings on a nylon string guitar because it doesn't have a truss rod.
Gotcha.
Because it doesn't need one, because the
This one
tension's
does.
so
Sure.
low. This one does have a truss
This
rod?
one does. It's fully
Ah.
adjustable, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's one of the reasons why I got it too, because when I was picking up the classical ones, the
Yeah.
action was terribly high.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
supposed to be that way because nylon players and I guess you would call it like flamingo style or something.
Yeah,
like
flamenco, yeah.
that. Yeah, and
Flamingo, you are a flamingo.
You got to play it with one leg up.
but yeah, it's all about accuracy, and I respect that incredibly, but I've always liked low action.
Lower that
Right.
action, baby.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I lowered it as much as I could.
I just go back and forth with it. I ended up just having to have guitars with different setups because I love, the tone of like thick strings and high action. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt to play.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I've got, now I have a guitar that's just set up with super low action just for shredding. When I feel the urge, I go to that. That's the guitar I use for teaching because it makes me look like I'm better at the guitar. 'Cause it's easier to play.
Yeah. Make it easy, Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, exactly, man. I don't know if you find it, but I always find getting a new instrument or playing a new instrument or putting myself on a new instrument inspires me creatively. Do you find the same way? Like if you pick up a different guitar,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially like from this nylon to a steel string, is a total different vibe.
Yeah.
And then from that to electric guitar, and then depending on my guitars, they're different shapes and sizes, so you hold them differently. So you have to just approach them differently right from the beginning.
Yeah, that's true. You
Yeah,
end
like
up
a
playing them
woman.
literally just by how you're holding them.
They are like women. You got to treat them nice.
There you go. Respect them.
I love that this is like this is small, like the guitar you use.
Yeah,
Smaller
yeah.
size. I love.
I don't
seeing
know what it
people
is
play
about
this
small
small.
guitars. I just love them.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with them. I think maybe that's the only reason I like. I'm like, this is small. No, I don't know what it is. But the guitar I use is a parlor-sized Breedler for the Killbillies gigs. And I love that little guy.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, man. All right. So at this point, we just sort of talk about the gigs we've got coming up. And,
Yeah. You guys have anything coming up? I know you mentioned November 20th.
This Saturday we're playing at Square Grouper, which is
Yep.
we've been, we have a little scene going there. People are
Right.
starting to rock
Jupiter,
out to us
Florida.
there
Yeah.
at both of those. It's a decent venue. I played a lot of venues. It's a decent
Nice.
venue.
Yeah,
it's not
we
crappy.
played there.
It's a nice place.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a cool spot.
As far as
absolutely.
Yeah, right on
Bar,
the water.
restaurant,
Mhm.
view on the water.
Shout
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to Sarah Grant.
Step
who puts
up.
the Square Group.
Yeah, we play
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah, yeah. We don't do a lot of full band gigs there. We do occasionally, sometimes. Do you ever go to Fort Pierce?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Us too. Yeah,
We'll play
play
that
also.
location as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do we have a standing every other Saturday afternoon from 3 to 6. Me and James do a duo.
For the duo, yeah.
Okay.
That's been pretty chill.
2 to 6. It's a long one.
3 to 6. 3 to 6.
3 to 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Then the following weekend we have the Canifest, Port Charlotte,
Oh, cool. Okay, that's coming up.
That's
2 hours from here.
November 20th.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of cool vendors out there, including we just got affiliated with a CBD vendor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Try Healthy. You check them out, tryhealthy.com.
That's awesome.
Shout out.
So you're going to be plugging them at shows and stuff, and
Yeah, plugging
And
them.
in
They
return, they
sent
hook
they
you up
sent
with
us.
CBD.
Yeah, they hooked us up with some pre-rolls and some Rice Krispie treats, gummies.
oh, cool.
I even got a shirt that I almost forgot that you said don't wear green, and the shirt's green. It says
Yeah.
CBD on it.
It's a bit much asking a reggae band not to wear green, you know.
Yeah, even this.
It's
hat,
hard.
I was
It's
like,
hard.
wait.
Yeah. Sadly, I always feel like it's a bit unfair because most of the bands we have on are reggae bands. And green is just synonymous. It's one of the
Right.
3 colors synonymous with reggae.
Sure. Tell them you can't wear
I'm like-
green, red, or yellow.
It's bound to happen.
So this T-shirt's from a podcast, isn't it? What's this
Yep.
about?
Yeah, Pineapple Cast. They're over on the West Coast. They do almost the same thing. They have a podcast where they interview bands and talk about music. Check them out on Spotify. Shout out to
Hey,
the guys and
Pineapple.
the girls.
Yeah, we'll definitely check them out. We'll tag them on the.
Why do you
on the
guys
post
call
and
it
stuff.
pineapple?
Answer
I wanna
Brian's
know.
question. He wants to know. Send a DM.
So Pineapple
Pineapple
Cast.
Cast.
Let Brian know why you call it Pineapple Cast.
Thank you. And we'll talk later.
Yeah, so we've got 3 gigs coming up, but they're all at the same place.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're off locally, and then Friday we're gonna head out to Brooksville, and we're going to do Riverhawk Festival.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's a festival. It's Americana and Celtic, so all Irish and bluegrass and Americana kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
three
Well,
three stages.
That's how we describe
Yeah.
our band underneath our name, so it
Yeah.
should work out for us.
Yeah,
I love
roots
Americana.
folk.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
actually
fun one.
really enjoy Americana style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, absolutely.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. They, I've seen a lot of festivals. Those types of festivals pop up, and Some of
Pop
them
down.
Some of them are more organized than others. These guys seem to. They've been doing it for a number of years. They do three different festivals a year.
Don't
Yeah,
organize
a couple
it
of
like
times
I
knew
do.
those guys, didn't they?
Yeah, and they do it right. They do it right. Mitch is the guy that puts it together
Good
over
old
there,
Mitch.
and he he's a good guy, and we're looking forward to it, man. So we're playing all 3 days: 6:30
Yeah,
on
man.
Friday, 1:30
that's
on
a good
Saturday, and 12:30 on Sunday, I think.
You know, the thing I'm most excited about is that I have a captive audience, so we're going to be jamming a whole bunch over there because we're all so busy. You know, like everyone's sort of here and there, and Hector and James both work a lot, so you know, getting everyone together in one place and getting like a lot of practicing done is quite hard. So
James and I are talking like, oh, this is gonna be cool when we play a festival, and Ben's over here going 3 days of practice. You guys aren't going anywhere.
It's cool though. I'm really looking forward to it. You know, we be able to sort of just sit around and write in a, you know, and stuff like that in a low pressure situation.
And we're staying in a really cool place.
So Hector's been really down on the place that we're staying, but I bet you
It's you know what, it's not that I haven't been down on it. I think it's just it's kind of funny. I looked it up. Brooksville's a really small, tiny old town, and so we tried to get an Airbnb, I tried to do it way late in the game, and it's a pretty good sized festival, and it's a small town, so everything's booked up. So the place I got actually on Airbnb, the description is vintage old Florida style or something like that. But you look at it, and it looks like they tore a page right out of the Brady Bunch. I mean, like it's like they don't even have a flat screen TV. It's like a console TV, and like,
this is awesome.
Like, but you know, I mean, realistically,
We should only wear like
No
brown,
flat
orange.
screen.
realistically,
Nice.
it's actually kind of not too bad. It's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not a blag and it actually is a cool vintage place. Oh yeah, there you go, mid-century.
Got a nice
Oh,
floor.
yeah.
Mid-century Florida
Look at
cottage
that
or
couch,
something. it's
baby.
called.
Yeah.
So you pull up to your grandma's house.
Yeah. I'm expecting plastic on the upholstery, man. I mean,
It'll work for a band house.
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Sure.
And we're all pretty well behaved at this point, you know, and we're no spring chickens, so we're not going to get tore up and running around, you know.
Yeah, you should shoot a music video in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Hector, one of Hector's jobs is he takes pictures of houses for a living. So I asked him if he could bring his drone and his camera. He's gonna do it.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting a drone.
Yeah, man. Well, speak to Hector about it. He knows all about it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good, man. As soon as I got it, I was like, man, why haven't I had this before? Pretty awesome.
Yeah, man.
What should I get? Which one should I get?
I'll tell you, the DJI line is DJI rather is kind of the workhorse right now.
Right.
Yeah. So I've got like the Mavic Air Pro 2. But they literally just came out with the 3, and it's like $50 more. So.
Oh shit!
Always happens.
Yeah.
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 I bought a really expensive Mac quite recently, and then like a week later they came out with their own chip.
M1 chip.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 2 times as fast.
Yes, it's unbelievable.
And if you want something portable, because that's the one I use for the pro stuff. If you want something that's got 4K and all that stuff, if you want something portable, the Mini DJI Mini 2. Actually, the DJI Mini is 2.7K, which is plenty for photography and stuff. It does video also, and then the Mini 2 that just came out is actually 4K, but it's like compact. It folds down into like this tiny little case, and you can bring it with you on trips and stuff. So that's probably the one I'll bring because it's portable.
For spies.
cool.
Yeah. That's the one you fly over to your neighbor's pool.
Does it have any weapons? Guns, missiles?
Nothing like that.
Not interested. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for coming on. I really love you guys' music, and I'm looking forward to getting that sax on that tune. You kind of spurred me up to get it done.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking
Get it
forward
done,
to
man.
Yeah. You've been looking forward for weeks now.
He expects it in his inbox in the morning.
I know you're a busy
sexy
guy.
sax.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool,
Well,
man. Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot. See you later.
Peace out.
Talking about the scene, it's what we're doing. Come and check it